Hello, 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 hello. Let me go a bit higher. A bit higher. Yeah. Yeah. I think. Nah. Let me go a bit higher. Yeah. There we go. So, hi, how are you today? I am Coach Kemi, CEO and founder of How to Think Global Consulting Empire. I was just getting my notebook out so that I could deliver to you today my A game. I could deliver to you today what will move you, what will absolutely change your personality. But so let me introduce myself if this is the first time you're meeting me. I am Kemi Oyeshala, aka Coach Kemi, branded aka Coach Kemi. I love it actually. And I am the founder and CEO of How to Think Global Consulting Empire. And I help private clients and females in the corporate space who aspire for senior positions. I help them to identify and define their right results and right thoughts that will affect in optimal performance and optimal productivity. If you are not living a life at the top, if you are not going for your A game every time, then what are you doing? What life are you living? If you are not going for the top, if you're settling for what you have right now and what you've had for years, then what are you settling for? Hi, Dion. What are you doing? So today, the topic I want to share with you is, and if you do not know Dion Johnson, who has just joined this stream, I would love for you to follow her. Go and like her page. Follow her. She is helping senior leaders in the third sector, CEOs, directors, managers, if you're in the C-suite level, board roomers, influence your organization. Be a woman of influence, a woman of innovation, a powerful woman. That is who she works with. Because there are women, but there aren't many powerful women. There are women, but there are many influencers. There are women in leadership, but there are not many influencers in leadership. So listen to her. So let me dive straight in. If you're listening to this on YouTube, on LinkedIn, Dion Johnson is on LinkedIn. If you're listening to this on YouTube, Google her. You will find her. You find her, you will find her. Right. So I've told you who I am and I've told you who I help and what my business is. Let me tell you what our topic is today. Our topic is, how is your "this is how I am" narrative working for you? How is your "this is how I am" narrative working for you? Just that narrative, "this is how I am," just that alone, the way you say it is like saying, with my clients, I say, we don't use the word try, TRY. It just doesn't work with powerful thinkers, A gamers like you. I'll try to do it and I'll do it. They're two different things. I'll try to do it and I'll do it. They're two different things. There is a tone of voice. You cannot use, no matter how powerful your tone of voice is, when you say, I'll try to do it, I'll try. You've already put some form of "I might fail" into that sentence. "It might not work" is in that sentence. I'll try. But when you say "I'll do it," we are not us. You're not God. So we don't know if when you do it, you will succeed. But you've put a power back of that "I'll do it." Hello, Betty. Back of that, I'll do it. I will do it. I will do it. And just saying that, because you are thinking that way, because you cannot say what you don't think, because you are thinking that way, invariably, even if you are going to fail, before you fail, you would have gone a long way. You would have learned many lessons. You have learned how not to do it. So the topic today is, how is your "this is how I am" narrative working for you? So let me tell you a story, and I'll be looking at my notes. I wanted to make sure I tell the story well, so I've written some things down. There was this woman, the third of 4 children, a very sensitive young lady, very emotional, quite gregarious at times. I mean, she was a go-getter, go-giver. She was just on the go, 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 go. And she was also strong. But she also fell ill quite a lot. She was always looking sick and falling sick and going into hospital. But she could not connect those two things with, how can I be this strong and be this sick? Like, how does that work? She could not connect both. Before she became an adult and got married, she would repeat, "This is how I am," to anyone who challenged her behavior. And for her, a period came after that sentence, a full stop. "This is how I am, full stop. Take it or leave it. Back off if you can't take it. If it's not good for you, I have no business with how you feel about it. This is how I am." I'm not saying this is how you are. I'm saying this is how I am. So deal with it. After all, she didn't create herself. God did. And he made her the way she is showing up. This is how she reasoned. And it made sense, doesn't it make sense to you? However, as she got older, she noticed that this is how I am included some really stinking attitudes and behavior. It included some low living. It included some poverty behavior. It included some "I am a loser" behavior. Oh, it stank. Well, being a Christian, this bothered her a great deal. So, what happened next? Hi, Pastor Hepzibah. What happened next? Join me in the next episode. I'm joking. Who is this person? This person is me. That person I just described to you, that was me. I realized change was necessary because I had begun repelling people. I got into arguments. I was more unhappy than I was happy. And I could go on and on and on. So let me ask you a few questions so you could answer those questions and tell me how "this is how I am" narrative, your "this is how I am" is working for you. Who are you repelling at work? Who is repelled by you because of your "this is how I am" narrative? Number 2, how many arguments do you get into because of that narrative? You've accepted this is how you are. This is how you are. This is how you are. If you don't like it, back off. And woman, you want a promotion. You want your senior executives to notice you. You want to get to the C-suite level. You want to get to the boardroom. Tell me how that narrative is working for you. The third question I'd like to ask you is, are you happy or are you more unhappy? Because many of the women I work with, they come to me because they're sick of staying in the same position. They don't want to be there anymore. They know they have the skills. They know they have the know-how. They know they have the wherewithal. They know they have the knowledge to operate and to work two positions higher. That's why they come to work with me. But they do not know that their thoughts are stopping them from going forward, from being propelled. Not someone else, not their father, not their mother, not their brother, their own thinking. Note I did not say mindset. Because you see, I keep telling you, your mind is set with your thoughts. Your mind is already set. What do you do to something that's set? You reset it if you don't like the setting. You don't unset it, forget that. Reset it. And you do not reset it by breaking down the house because it's set. Just build a hotel. You see, that's where I go. I don't go from house to mansion. Just build a hotel. Build a 7-star hotel. Don't just, I'll change, I'll be better. Your A game is not I'll be changed. Let me tell you, transformation is not magic. It takes work. It is a process of renewal. Transformation is a process, full stop. Replacing stinking narratives for perfumed ones. Because if it stinks, then it needs to be nicely perfumed. Replacing stinking narratives for perfumed ones. And your narrative is first a thought. It's not a mindset. Before it became a mindset, it was a thought. And it was that thought that set the mind. And so the mind delivers what has been planted in it. So you will learn with me how to plant new thoughts. I will tell you more tomorrow, but if you want to know how to go through this transformation, it requires you learning how to control your emotions without being cold, without being a different person, without being, someone you don't like. So I would like to invite you to a call with me. You can connect with me. I've put my email address in the title of the video. It could be above or below, depending on where you're watching this. And I would like you to contact me and we could set up a call, because we need to talk about what you need. We need to talk about what you want. We need to talk about where you are. We need to talk about where you want to go. And we need to talk about filling that gap. And eventually determine whether we're a good fit for each other. Because you see, I have worked with women who were not ready. And let me tell you what ready stands for. It means, are you resourceful? Are you equipped? Are you accessible? Are you dynamic? And is it a yes? READY. Are you ready? Many women that have come to me, they're resourceful, and they're equipped, but they are not accessible for those changes in thinking to occur. They are usually not dynamic. That's vivacious, full of energy, and therefore it's not a yes. If there are a few no's there, it's therefore not a yes. And so it will not be a yes to work with me. So I invite you, send me a message, inbox me, either on Facebook, on LinkedIn. I will come right back to you. Send me a message via email and say, yes, I would like to have a conversation with you. I would like to know how to control my emotions at work, at home, anywhere, without being cold. If you're that female who aspires for a senior position in your organization, and you think it's more qualifications you need to more skills, you are wrong. You are your own secret weapon. I shared that with you yesterday. Listen to the video if you haven't. And so this month, we're looking at emotional intelligence, and I have a super sweet offer for you. But we need to hop on the phone together first. So I look forward to speaking with you. I look forward to serving you. And I promise you, if after our conversation, I am not a good fit for you, I will be referring you to someone who can help you. I know many amazing coaches and consultants who will be of benefit to you. God bless you. Stay strong. I have absolutely had a blast today. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.